All right, y'all. So Goku Black releases
All right, y'all.
later
So
today, or I guess tomorrow for most people. And we're just gonna go ahead and talk about it because it's very scary. I'm not alone, as you can tell. There's one fat, stupid person here. Your boy Mike, and then there's Zamasu,
what's
which
up?
is actually the number one Zamasu player.
Yes, I have the badge to prove it.
It's
Ranked
true.
number one.
Literally ranked number one. So, I just felt like it'd be a good idea to kind of bring together all the different like topics and stuff that's coming out tonight in one singular video. Because I feel like for me specifically, I've been kind of spreading out like thoughts and stuff like that throughout Twitter. And it's time to talk about it here. So again, like I said, July 22nd is when Goku Black does drop. We're getting new legendary emotes for him as well. There's no summonable skin that's dropping. What are you guys thinking about this drop? Honestly, like, I feel like this is pretty generous because, well, I say generous, but like, this is a lot for them to drop. I don't feel like they've ever dropped 5 skins like this, just like, bam. Outside of like the red and blue, like, you know, flame skins. You guys know which ones I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the limited time ones.
Yeah. And I think, you know, this is really cool, honestly. Like, they're dropping quite a lot of customization options for here, which is really nice. And the only real scary thing is potential. Well, I say potential, but the patch notes are coming tonight. We'll know what the new patch is going to be. And Goku Black himself. I've seen some talk about Goku Black not being as scary as people are thinking by certain people. And I mean, I think it depends because there is going to be a lot of things we have to see. We have to see how certain characters interact with the zones. We have to see his skill cooldowns, like how he feels in game. But I mean, to me personally, I feel like just the mechanics he has alone that we know how, like, we know how some of these mechanics work. Just like immune to wall, zone, stuff like that. We know how they operate, high pressure. Like, I think this guy's going to be really good regardless. But I mean, I don't know. What are you guys thinking here?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think. Okay,
the-
go ahead. Go ahead.
thank you. So there's a couple of things that are still obviously left up to him having to drop. Of course, we don't know how the cooldowns are going to be, and considering that he has it where he's getting back his cooldowns with his passive, we look at someone like Piccolo, for example, or someone like Broly, and all of these characters who get like cooldown reduction in some sort of way, and we know that they like adjust it so that way it's not as big of a deal when you're getting the mass amount of cooldowns if like the cooldowns are like 18 seconds long for these skills, right? So in that way, I think we do of course have to see the numbers and see how much the cooldown reduction is going to work. But when we're seeing things like the AoE stuns lasting for so long, when we see things like the immune to all lasting so long, to the ults taking away as much HP as it does and armor as it does, there's clearly things inside of his kit that are just far and away so disgustingly broken. Like, just watching it for the first time, I was already like, this needs to be nerfed. Like, I truly do wish, I really hope that they might have tuned some of this stuff down a bit, because a little bit of it is really crazy. And again, we also have to see, like, a lot of these zones are like, oh, it will disappear faster if Goku Black takes damage. So again, it's also just a thing of how long does the field last for, and how fast does it go away if you start hurting that, right? It's both, like, again, up to interpretation, and also just a thing of like, yeah, I think he's really fucking good no matter what.
I feel like one thing to also say is that he's immune to all when he uses his skill 3 grab, so he can't take damage sometimes. Like, he's just gonna be impervious to damage. Like, you see right there? Like, oh, the more, like, that's a stupid thing. The more damage you take, that's when the zone erases, but you can't damage him when he uses his grab.
That's so stupid. He doesn't even have to land the grab. It starts when you make the move. I didn't even notice that on the initial showcase. Like when I
Yeah.
was initially talking about it, that's so dumb.
Well, let's take a look again. Let me see.
Because like he casts the ability, it goes
Yeah,
around.
like
he casts the
Goku,
it's
it's
not
ability.
activated.
It's on activation. See how it hasn't hit Goku just yet?
Look at the range on that. That's so stupid.
Yeah, and
Like,
keep in
come
mind, this can hit
on.
multiple people. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, they didn't show it, but I figured from the because it has Frieza telekinesis kind of cast and like the description, I figured it could hit
Yeah.
multiple people, which is
Again, it says
wow, that's unbelievable.
envelop enemies in an energy wave at a set location and move them. So you can hit multiple
Exactly.
people. Which is really, it's really silly. So like,
You know, you could take the immune to all away, and you could take the multi-target away. It's still the best CC and the best skill in the game, besides the Bulma House, maybe. So like,
mean-
I don't know why they needed that.
this is just gonna be really good for like anti-mage, like, you know, God Goku or any character like that. Like Bojack is gonna really suffer from this. Like, I mean, you know, we could segue into something like this where, okay, let's say this. Like, what characters do you think will get affected by Goku Black the most? Like, most affected? We could do affected, and then I guess it doesn't really matter for the rest, right? Like, maybe we could do like counter potentially. Like, I mean, if we go down the line, I feel like Kid Ku
I
gets
think
affected.
Any
Like,
character that has like a super low HP pool, I think is just gonna be affected the most by Goku Black. Like,
No.
Just
something like
obliterated.
Goku-
I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think characters that have dashes will be the most affected.
True.
And characters that don't have escapability at the same time. Like, it's weird to say, but like a character that has to rely on dashes or don't have any warps. I think those are the characters that will be most affected because he stuns, he forcibly moves you. He also has the high pressure on his skill 1, which will keep you from dashing. Something a character like Oob is going to be pretty badly affected by Goku Black. Even though
But he also has no obstruction.
Skill
He also
he
has no
has the
obstruction.
Yeah,
skill 2 to
skill two.
obstruction, but it depends, you know? So maybe you could say affected, but like, it depends. And also, it's not like that no obstruction lasts like forever either. Like, plus he restores his cooldowns.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we gotta see.
To me, it's like it's so hard conceptually to make this list because the amount of all-encompassing shit that Goku Black has alongside his is completely non-committal ranges. Like you see that he has mage ranges, he has to commit for skill 2, and that's basically it. He takes all the AoEs take up the entire pit. He has every CC known to man besides Fear, Mark, and Blind. So it's like,
Mhm.
what characters can we truly say are not affected? I think the only thing we can really
I'm just thinking more
go
so
off
like
of is high pressure at that point.
characters that are most affected. Like, you know,
Yeah,
Obviously, the characters
like
that are gonna be
I
most
think it's just the
affected are
same.
like-
Like
I mean, it's just the
Anyone who's a
idea
terrible-
of it.
anyone who has a
right?
terrible matchup would be cooler, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I can Oop still has a bad matchup against Cooler.
Vegito,
regardless.
Gammas.
I think Vegito's hurt. I feel like a potential counter could be 17. Because I mean, me and Abe actually had the same idea about it. I ended up finding out where 17 himself, this guy, he has his shields, but he turns buffs into debuffs with his skill 1. So any of the
Oh.
zone buffs, whoever he hits with that skill 1 is going to turn into debuffs. He gives
Interesting.
extra HP. So I assume that the extra HP, it depends. We have to see, but will this go against Goku Black's ultimate?
We have to see, but I think 17's ultimate is safe because they did only specify base HP and armor. They didn't specify overhealth or extra HP as they call it.
Exactly. This is additional HP. So like, again, it's only base HP. So this 17 could be a potential good counter here. I feel like Vegeta has the shield, which could block energy attacks, but also
Also, no obstruction.
he gives himself extra HP and he has no obstruction. So I think Vegeta could potentially be a nice little play into him. We just gotta see how things happen. I've seen some people talk about Cell's ultimate against Goku Black's ult. That could be a good idea. Like, that could be interesting. We'll have to see that.
Go post counter.
So You said Topal's counter? I mean, kind of. I think that the issue with Topal's counter, though, is that, like, the zones themselves don't do energy damage. Like, he hits you, and then the zone comes up. Like, I'm not sure if that's necessarily, like, a counter, per se, you could say. But, like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like
the issue
talking about
is
this like this, right?
the issue is Goku Black has the high pressure and the slow, which is already one of the best combos in the game, considering it's all remote, it's all AoE, it's all ranged. He can just wait out whatever no obstruction ability you're using and then bind you, and it's over for you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? That's why it's like I still think Oob could be affected pretty badly. But what I was really gonna also talk about is, again, we do have a patch note coming tonight, and I do want to say, like, you know, well, I mean, firstly, I also want to bring this up because I think this is funny, right? It's like taking Elder Kai skills, like mixing Cooler skill 1 and Goku skill 1, Cabin, this pre-nerf defense down. This is just like very funny.
Like, what is that?
This
Dude,
is so stupid.
tanks don't even get to give Kaba to their allies, and Goku
Yeah.
Black does.
Like, I feel like I want to talk about this here. Nerf guns. So let's talk about next, like the patch note, right? I had this idea. I think Zamasu gonna get a buff
Oh, absolutely.
for sure.
The Topo kind of thing.
I think that they need to. I'm really trying to think of like, is there a character that could get buffed that would be really nice? Honestly, I would like 17 to get a buff.
That'd be good.
Because he would be good. He would be a good play into Goku Black if he gets a buff. I feel like 17 just doesn't have enough presence sometimes. Like, outside of Peel. Does that make sense? Like, he's decent at power chipping too. But just like outside of that, like, he has no CC. Like, his stun, well, he has a stun, but his stun sucks, right?
It's super committal, and you have to use your gauge, so meaning you don't have nearly as good a peel.
Exactly.
Like, he has great peel, but that's good when your tank is hitting the tower, or it's good to save the fact that you have no presence in fights. Versus, like, compare 17's playstyle to like Goku Black or Krillin, who are just dominating the match every time they're on the field. There's no contest. 17 has good peel because it's the only thing that would make him good without having that team fight presence.
Exactly. I 100% agree. That's the thing with 17. It's just I don't know. I feel like, again, he could get a little slight buff right there. I don't think he needs too much. He just needs to like actually be able to kind of lock in, you know what I mean? As long as he like gets just a slightly additional buff there, I think it could be really good for him. At least in my opinion anyways, just because it'd be nice. But like also I feel like still they could buff Super Saiyan Vegeta. I think they could still end up buffing a character like well, I mean, they need to
He's not here, but Beerus definitely is getting a buff, I think.
Oh yeah, no, Beerus is getting a nepotism buff for sure. Wait, let me
I wonder if we could see Trunks
get this
buff
guy in
to fight off Goku Black.
I don't know. I feel like Trunks is in a good spot. I don't think he needs more buffs. At least
He doesn't need buffs, but I wonder if we could see it thematically.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
I also think because at least from this last patch, a lot of the worst win rate characters were adjusted. Like I think I was talking about it with you, Minatos, but like every single person who was like at the bottom of the list except for Baby got a buff. So if we take that into consideration for the next one, I think Kid Gohan might get adjusted a little bit more as well. Because he's still like basically the worst technical.
That's possible. Yeah.
I feel like defense down again.
It would really be nice for Gamma to get a buff.
I agree.
I do agree, honestly. But I mean, in terms of characters that you can nerf, you gotta get these guys.
Bulma for sure. Goku.
Bulma, Bardock, God Goku. I think Topo needs a slight nerf in his healing.
I think Kepler needs a nerf, but not a gut.
Needs a nerf, but not a gut as well.
I'd probably put Piccolo in buffs as well.
I agree.
I agree. You don't see anyone play. What nerf?
Yo.
I don't like. Okay. I think I think Piccolo could be really interesting with Goku Black because that's a lot of additional peel for Piccolo that's possible. And with Goku Black's zone, like, okay, Goku Black sets his zone, and that's an area that enemies don't want to go into. Piccolo could just stay around that area. And like, imagine Goku Black zoning on Boss Pit, Piccolo stays outside of Boss Pit, and you could just special boom cannon through there, right? I feel like Goku Black could be very safe in Boss Pit as well.
Because, like, after the first week, people are gonna know not to engage the lone Goku Black or like Goku Black with Zamasu just baiting you into a fight on Pit to double ult nuke you. So Goku Black being there at all is gonna say, okay, I don't want to take the fight here. I want to do anything else. So if you're not taking the fight, then Piccolo is free.
I agree. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I think Piccolo could use a buff though. I guess so, right? That makes a lot of sense.
I agree wholeheartedly. He's been one of the consistently worst.
Krillin needs nerf. I don't think he needs to be gutted. He just needs a nerf.
I don't think he needs a gut. Goku Black is going to take a lot of territory for him.
I feel like Krillin's not too difficult to nerf him.
I would say that I wouldn't want Krillin to be nerfed just yet. Like, I think genuinely just leave him as is, considering that Goku Black is coming out. Because I think
don't make it right,
for me, you say that, but the thing is right, I would rather at least have some variety, even if it's just between 2 to 3 characters, than it just being the exact same character every single match.
I agree.
So
That's
if
true.
Krillin has to be there, then he has to, because he can't be the only. It can't just be all Goku Black matches.
Yeah,
We had that with Bulma,
agree.
I wanted to die, bro. Please, bro.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I wanted to bring up this as well. And it was, again, when I was talking about Goku Black, I saw a lot of people talking about God Vegeta. Out of curiosity, he decided to rank every post-launch release in terms of strength. There's an order of left to rights. I think this makes sense. I think I could really see this. Like,
I think people are going to complain about God Goku, but like he didn't release with God Vegeta, and he didn't release with his buffs, and we were all kind of ass. So like,
no, it's not that. I think God Goku is actually balanced on release. Yeah, that's kind of it, really.
Is Annie LARP Sahur? Why did they put Final Form Frieza in balance instead of bugged?
SMH.
I mean, Frieza is pretty balanced, like, generally as a character. I think they did a good job with Frieza. But yeah, he was also bugged. But like, it's not.
That's
Frieza was bugged in a way that helps him. These two bugs hurt them. Popo was just all full release, right?
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think that hopefully things change in a dramatic way that it's like, okay, maybe we're seeing how good Goku Black is right now, but maybe there's a reason for that. They're also very afraid of nerfing God Goku. Like, they seemed very hesitant to nerf this guy. I wonder if, we see a slight nerf for him here, but that's because, like, because the thing about the devs is they see things like, months ahead. They have everything planned out. They have everything mapped out, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's a bad idea for them to look at the full picture and be like, okay, we'll keep things here. Goku Black is a character that will counter mages like God Goku. But then Goku Black releases 3 months after God Goku. That's a problem. Because, again, we know they design all the characters in batches. So Goku Black was probably designed around a similar time to God Goku. And they're like, okay, this is how the meta will end up playing out. But
except we don't have Goku Black for like 2.5 seasons.
Exactly, right? I think that's an issue. And they can't really do that. I don't know. There's also the whole win rates things, which is another reason why I think Beerus will get a buff outside of nepotism. Because he's a new character. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to bring up. I mean, honestly, I just kind of want to talk about it one more time before everything comes out tonight. It'd be really nice, by the way, if they add cells for every hero that drops. I wouldn't be surprised
do that.
if there's like some Goku Black pack tonight. I think that would make a lot of sense to me.
Oh, you're right. Maybe they don't run his epics at all.
I
And
mean,
then once they do that, they should give us top grossing stones.
yeah, like the game will hit top.
70 gems, buddy.
I'm trying
Yes!
to. I mean, another thing, people are a bit worried about him too, but we'll see. I mean, 100%.
I do have
will
I
not
do have
fine.
one last thing to add.
Yeah.
Can you pull up the skins again?
Right here.
Yeah. I will say as well, we are getting closer and closer to the anniversary. And I think that, like how you said, they're planning like all of this stuff in advance. So it might be why they're trying even more ways and like methods to just get people to spend all of their capsules and get all of the dragon gems just drained out of you right before something like that. Especially because people have been asking for something like Goku Black for the longest time. They know that people are going to want to use their capsules that they've been saving up on this character and just spending as much as they possibly can. Because like I remember back in season 1 when like the character reveal streams were coming out and everyone was just spamming the chat with Goku Black, right? So this is a
Yeah.
character people have been wanting for the longest time. So
You've been expecting him since season 0.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be something that is just like what they continue to do, where it's just like, okay, we're gonna like add as much skins as possible, as much of like these fan favorite characters as much as possible right before anniversary, so that way we can have it where it's just like you have nothing saved.
Yeah, and that's what Legends did with ironically Goku Black very recently too. Like they dropped a whole Xenoverse collab and gave Goku Black the best animations in the game. And like, hey, subbing for this guy, subbing for this guy. He's top 1. He breaks the game. He's awesome. He's really cool. It's Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, subbing for this guy. And then they dropped like 5 units for anniversary, and it's Ultra Gogeta Blue and Broly. So it's like I do see them following suit with the same method here, especially with these animations. Like I was gonna bring that up too, where it's like these are not just like throwaway characters. Like these guys have better animations than like God Vegeta. Beerus and Goku Black are, I'd say Goku Black is far more hype, obviously, but Beerus is still like a really great pick in the context of Squadra, where it's like, okay, well, this guy changes the map. Like, we didn't expect Beerus to be playable. This is Beerus. This is the strongest character we've seen, power-wise, like lore-wise. Is some of the coolest animations in the game. Goku Black comes out, tops those, is even more hype. So I think they are like trying to drum up hype and interest before Annie. I think this means that they do have something very, very, very grand planned. Like, okay, besides the balance of like Beerus being bugged and Goku Black being like a serial killer, like I do think this has very, very good implications for Annie. At least how Annie will look visually, the skins will get, the fan service will get, the features will get, stuff like that.
I agree.
On top of that, he's like the only Dragon Ball acquiring animation character that changes the background that I can think of. Like if they're going
I think we spoke about this.
Black.
I think we spoke about this in your video. If they're upping the budget this much for a random pre-Annie character that didn't even get the TSP skin, like what is Super Gogeta going to look like? What is UI Goku going to look like? What is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan going to look like?
I mean, we're not going to say if this is a random character, right? I mean, this is definitely
Goku Black is obviously hype, but like I'm talking in terms of like the gacha release schedule. They need to pour resources into certain like flash points, you could say, like half Annie, New Year's, Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Goku Black is just kind of like pre-Annie bait.
Yeah. But again, like obviously they put a lot of effort and work into it, and it's Goku Black, so like they're gonna. This is gonna be the big star of the season. In fact, the first drop Beerus is fine. This is the big guy. And then third character, whoever it is, probably just gonna be like a decent drop, right?
Metal Cooler,
who knows, right? I mean, if they're going like DBS villains, maybe, because like Beerus, Skip Champa, Goku Black, then maybe we see Jiren or something. Maybe we see Turles or some other movies character. Maybe we see a GT character here. Like who knows?
We still gotta figure out what Namek meant as well in the Battle Pass.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like I said, like Metal Cooler could be cool. We'll see. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Goku Black tonight. I'll be live, and catch you next time. Peace out.